Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's shifting through the gears here. Araujo gets good distance on it. That's a sharp pass. McTominay. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! It's hit the uprights. They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now that looks a decent ball. Lahm looking to get on the end of this. No way through. And it's Gullit. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lahm plays it in. Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nesta gets it clear.
That's going in strongly.
Rafinha looking to be a menace in the final third. Aim forwards. Looking for options for movement. Gullit in acres of space out wide. Rijkaard does well to get it back.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? And that's aimed into the middle. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a promising position. Ah, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stood up well to him there. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it out wide. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Vieira. And it's Lahm.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's been slipped through. Yamal.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Lahm could try cutting inside here. Bale gets it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Yamal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lahm aimed beyond the defence. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Bullet. Number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 45, Osman. Coming on the field, number 13, Rafael Leao. Number 10, Rooney. Number
That
23,
gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's McTominay. Knocks it into space. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit.
Shoots! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, delightful ball. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Manchester United are still that goal to the good. He's picked his way through, showing good feet. Swings it across, and he gets rid in a hurry.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Vieira with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Seedorf, and this is Bale. Oh, it's played into the area, and he's taking no chances there. Rooney. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that is as far as they're going to go. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Chance! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That has been cut short. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Haaland. And a chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Leicester gathers from the goal kick. Ferdinand. Now it's Cruyff. That's a shade optimistic. And that has been clubbed away. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great vision. And here's Bale. Oh, that's neat. Bellingham! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's another good win of the ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Manchester United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Can he get on the end of this? Bale's cross, terrific header! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Rooney is... Rooney! Corner number 2 then. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So, third corner of the game.
Four added minutes has been
good read.
indicated.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Haaland. Araujo. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of
And
poise,
a quick reminder
potency
today, everybody,
and
to make
proficiency.
sure to put any litter in the bins.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for the run.
And this is Ronaldo.
McTominay is herring after that one. Bellingham.
And this is Ronaldo. Gets a good foot in there.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ferdinand is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Lahm. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, shooting chance! Quality ball.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Bellingham.
Manchester United
Yet to have an attempt on goal. Chips it through.
Schmeichel with the clearance.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Araujo gets a foot in here. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Bellingham.
And the counter is on.
Yamal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for options for movement.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And it's McTominay. Nicely aimed pass. Saliba. Can he get it through? Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank.
McTominay.
Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Dembele receives it in a wide position. Brilliantly cut out. Lahm with the clearance.
Now it's Mbappe. Vieira.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Over to the other side. Knocks it into space. There's the delivery. Oh, what shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ferdinand picks it up from the goal kick. Threads one in.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Shot, surely!
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pullet plays it short, swings in across, and now they can spring out of defence. Chance for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
McTominay really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick announcement.
And we are up to the break.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Dembele.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
10, Rooney.
And here's Pullet.
Raphael Leão. Number 11.
Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Pullet. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Pullet. Cantona. Chance here to counter. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, cracking ball. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he's there to make the challenge.
And still, we await the first breakthrough.
It's a really well-measured ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
And it's Pirlo.
Ferdinand. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but decent chance! Goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Rafael Leao wins the duel this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Searching pass he's played there. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Serves up a cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Out of play for a throw.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Deep cross.
And that's the keeper's ball.
And now the breakaway.
He's a sharp little ball here.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had it taken off him.
Hefty! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
After 80 minutes.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
The ball's gone astray. Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The final 5 minutes. He's on it, can he? And he shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here.
Nicely weighted ball. No joy this time.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rummenigge.
That's going in strongly.
4 added
Looking
minutes
to
has
play
been
him in.
indicated.
And that has left him in a heap. Araujo with the foul. And it's Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United have their third corner. He gets big! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
The goal scorer for Manchester United, number 23.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And we're done. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Haaland, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.